Hello everyone, today's video content is analysis of the real questions of the QSDA 2024 exam and explanation of relevant knowledge points. The following test questions are all from our question bank, and they were updated on October 21st, 2024. Study Guide. Question 1. A data architect receives an error during the data loading process in an app. What impact will this error have on the existing data model? The knowledge points of this question are: managing errors and ensuring data model stability during data loading. If there's an error while loading data, Qlik Sense keeps the last good version of the data model. This way, you can fix the problem without losing your work or causing any disruptions. So, the correct answer is: if something goes wrong during data loading, Qlik Sense keeps the last working version of the data model. This means the previous data isn't affected, so you won't lose anything already in place. Question 2. A data architect needs to retrieve a large dataset using a REST API with paginated data. How should the data architect configure the connection to read all the records? The knowledge points of this question are: configuring REST API connections for effective data retrieval, focusing on pagination. When getting big data from a REST API, you need to set up pagination so it comes in chunks. This makes it easier to manage and prevents overload. Just set the REST connector to grab data page by page. So the correct answer is: the REST connector in Qlik Sense has settings to handle paginated data. You just need to set it up right so it grabs data in parts, making sure you get everything, even if it's spread across multiple pages. Question 3. A team reports that their visualizations are incomplete within a published app. The data architect cannot replicate this issue, and it only affects one specific team. What is the most likely cause? The knowledge points of this question are: implementing section access for secure and targeted data access. Section access limits data visibility based on user roles. If some users don't see all the data they expect, it's likely due to their permissions. Check that their access matches what they need to see. So the correct answer is: if users can't see all the records they expect, it's likely because section access is blocking them. It can limit the number of records based on user permissions, which might be set too strict for this team. Question 4. A data architect is tasked with integrating data from two databases and multiple QVD, text, and Excel files from a directory. How many data connections are minimally needed? The knowledge points of this question are: streamlining data connections for efficient integration from various sources. Fewer data connections mean better performance. Combine sources when possible or use QVDs to make it easier and faster for the system to process the data. So the correct answer is: you need at least 3 data connections to handle 2 databases and the other file types. This is the minimum needed to pull in data from all these sources. Question 5. An app currently loads all records from 3 large databases, causing a heavy load on the source servers. How can the data architect optimize the reload process while retaining all necessary data for analysis? The knowledge points of this question are: implementing incremental load strategies to enhance performance and reduce system load. Incremental loading updates only the new or changed data, saving time and server resources. QVDS help you keep track of what's new, making the process quicker and smoother. So, the correct answer is incremental loading updates only the new or changed data, making the process faster and reducing the load on the source servers. QVDS help by storing data already loaded, so you don't have to reload everything from scratch. Question 6. A company needs to retrieve and analyze sales data daily from various countries and customer feedback from social media. 30 reports averaging 20,000 rows each must be generated, taking around 3 hours. Which solution should be used? The knowledge points of this question are: using connectors to enable comprehensive data integration from diverse sources. The REST connector helps bring data from places like social media. Set it up right, and it'll keep your data fresh and accurate for reports. So, the correct answer is the REST connector is the best way to get social media data into Qlik Sense. It's built for handling this kind of data, making it easier to generate the reports you need. Question 7. A data architect sets up section access to filter data per user based on their territory. The app reloads successfully without section access, but fails when section access is applied. What might be causing this issue? The knowledge points of this question are: diagnosing and resolving section access-related reload failures. If reloads fail, it's often because key accounts are missing in section access. Ensure all necessary accounts are included to avoid issues. So, the correct answer is: if the service account isn't listed in section access, the app won't reload properly. The service account needs access to the data, so make sure it's included. Question 8. A company processes 1 GB of daily ticketing data, with 2 years of data amounting to 720 GB. Users rarely need transaction-level data but must analyze trends over 2 years. How should the data architect design this solution? The knowledge points of this question are: designing solutions that combine data aggregation and ODAG for optimal performance. Aggregate data to see trends quickly, and use ODAG to let users explore detailed data when needed. This makes the app faster and more flexible. So, the correct answer is aggregating data helps you see overall trends, while ODAG allows users to generate transaction-level details only when needed. This makes the app faster while still letting users dig into specific data when they want. Question 9. While planning a migration from Qlik View to Qlik Sense, what factors should the data architect prioritize? The knowledge points of this question are: evaluating critical factors for a successful migration from Qlik View to Qlik Sense. When switching from Qlik View to Qlik Sense, adjust the data models and scripts to fit the new system. Make sure everything works and take advantage of Qlik Sense's better features. So, the correct answer is: when moving from Qlik View to Qlik Sense, focus on things like data models, scripts, and how data is stored. It's important to keep business needs in mind to ensure everything works well in the new system. Question 10. During the initial phase of an inventory analytics project, Qlik is hired to focus on inventory forecasting. Who should be the primary stakeholder for gathering requirements? The knowledge points of this question are: identifying the primary stakeholders who can provide accurate requirements for analytics projects. For inventory projects, talk to the product buyer. They know what's needed and can help you build an app that matches business goals. So, the correct answer is: the product buyer understands inventory needs best and is key to gathering requirements. They can provide accurate insights, helping you build an app that supports inventory forecasting. If you have any questions about the QSDA 2024 exam, please leave a message in the comment area or contact us directly. Thank you everyone for watching. See you next time.